What is going on, guys? Now, before we start any sort of installs or any sort of stuff I really had planned today, I just kind of want to talk to you guys for a second. So first off, I want to apologize for the content I've been putting out lately, because if you guys noticed, it looks like I've been stripped down of my personality a bit, because the last 2-3 weeks I've been really struggling with something, and I'm going through a really tough time right now, and I was really contemplating just taking a break from YouTube altogether, just to try to focus on myself. But I think an important part of focusing on yourself is doing what makes you happy, and making videos is something that, you know, it actually makes me happy. I'm kind of happy with recording, and I have a good time doing it. So it's gonna take me probably a few weeks to get me back into my full swing of things, of, you know, being kind of happy again. Just right now I'm going through a really tough time, so please be patient with that. But I want to put out content regardless. So I had some errands to run today. So first we're gonna go run some errands by running to some customs shop that I found, because I have to ask them some questions, and then we're gonna start doing some sort of install today. And I'm really not sure how that's gonna go, because I want to tint my headlights out today, but we are using Wish Tint, and that stuff's probably not the most pliable stuff in the world. It has no air release. It's just really cheap tint, so I'm kind of curious to see if we can make it work or not. So let's get it. Let's see what we can do today. Hopefully everything comes out good. Hopefully we can actually get this tint to work, because that would be pretty dope. So yeah. So unfortunately, the place I just went to, I wanted to get a quote on either repainting the car or fixing my rocker, and pretty much it looks like I'm not gonna get that done. I think a full paint correction on the car might do it some justice to get some of the scuffs out of the clear coat, but I'm not really sure. And then he just kind of gave me some ideas for the rocker on how to get some side skirts or something to cover it. So I have ideas now. We're back in motion. I guess that's the word. So I'm gonna head back home now, get some lunch, and then let's start doing some sort of install today. So I have never tinted headlights before in my life, but I've seen plenty of videos on how to do it, so I'm hoping that it isn't that difficult. But the first thing you want to do is you want to clean the headlight so there's nothing on it, because anything that's on it will show through the tint. Now, this tint is from Wish. It's cheap. It's already like weirdly shaped, if you guys can tell. Like, it's kind of not good looking, so I'm not very certain this is gonna look good. There's been blemishes in it, so we're gonna try this out as best as we can, but I'm not too like certain it's gonna work. So we're gonna like, there's still a little stuff on my headlights, so I'm gonna scrub down the headlights, and then you're supposed to apply a little bit of water on it so you can actually move this around to fit it correctly. So then we're gonna go ahead and do that. Now we're just gonna apply a little bit of water on it so it's a little bit wet. So the purpose of making it wet like this is so that you can actually put the film on and be able to maneuver a little bit. So now we just have to line this piece up, and hopefully we can maneuver it enough and it'll stick how we want it to. Again, I'm not very certain this is gonna work, but we're gonna peel the backing off this. Try to stick it on as best as we can. Now, the problem with this kind of headlight tint is it's not stretchy at all. You can see I can pull on this, and there's no stretch. And with there being no stretch at all, means you cannot go around curves with it, which is obviously a problem because a headlight is very curvy. But that's literally probably as best as we can get it on there for this having zero stretch to it. Now, I trimmed off all the excess film, and not gonna lie, this looks like complete and utter shit right now, but it's really giving me motivation actually to go ahead and buy some like decent quality film to do this, because I think if this had air release and it was actually like decent material, I could actually, you know, make it work. And maybe using a heat gun. Like, this material is already scratched and scraped, and it doesn't look good. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a side-by-side comparison with the lights on, because with a little bit of tint, I think it actually does look more aggressive, but this tint is like really not good. noticed, which is actually really cool, is even with this light film on it, yeah, this looks so bad. You can really see the headlights better in pictures, and it looks better with the boomerangs now because the camera doesn't have to struggle as hard to pick up the really brightness. So I think I'm actually gonna pick up some good tint. I'm gonna take a picture with this, even though it looks so bad, but I just wanna put it on there just as like a, check out this video of what I did, because I think it's gonna give me a solid idea for a future mod now, is getting actual tint to do it. My pictures, and actually kind of looked okay on pictures, but in person you can see how bad it really is. But I think I am gonna go ahead and order some of this, like the good tint though, with air release and everything that's actually real tint, because this is not real tint by any means. This had no stretch. This is just kind of like a sticky piece of plastic sticker that looks like this on a headlight. Now on a flat surface, it might actually look pretty good, and that kind of gives me an idea of something I could do. I still have one more roll of that stuff, so, but you can see, clean headlight, it flickers a lot on camera, but then when you look at this headlight, virtually no flicker, and it looks really mean, I think. So definitely on one of my next mod lists. And then I'm probably gonna get some more so I can do my fog lights. And then I gotta figure out what to do with the taillights, because I might just get an overlay for the taillights, because I've heard a lot of hard things about actually tinting these, because they have this divot right here, this out divot, whatever you want to call that. Apparently that makes it virtually impossible to tint because of that, but I can get something to cover just the clear, and I think would look pretty good. So if I cover just the clear, the red will match my side markers because they are also red, and kind of, I think it'll tie the car back together a little bit. So I'll peel this tint off now because I'm not driving around with that because it looks like shit, but I'm definitely gonna order some actual good tint then. Now, let me know what you guys think about actually tinting out your headlights. I don't want to go like overly dark where it actually like sacrifices the use of my headlights. These headlights are like super bright, and that's why I really like them. And you know, putting tint over them, it's definitely gonna dim them a little bit. But I think that light tint, it just adds a sense of aggression, not too much, but I think it's gonna make a big difference. And then let me know what you guys think about me doing the taillights as well, because that's something I really do want to do. But again, I'm not familiar with tinting. I'm not sure if like a cut tint is harder to work with or not. So if you guys know anything about that, please let me know. Sorry about how I've been, I guess, acting lately with me being all depressed and stuff. I'm just going through a really hard time right now. I'm working on it. Hopefully relatively soon I'll be back into the old swing of things, being super duper happy old me, but life goes on, stuff happens, you guys know how it is. If you guys could comment, like, subscribe, that'd be amazing. Don't think we're gonna hit our 1,000 by the end of the year, but if we could somehow pull that off, that would be incredible. And I can only do that with you guys sharing and commenting, because the more you guys comment and like my videos, the more YouTube recommends them. So if you guys can just comment something or like it, that'd be amazing. Show your guys friends. If you guys have car friends, show them the videos. Maybe they'll get a kick out of something with it and they'll subscribe. I really want to hit that 1,000. At 1,000, I am planning a giveaway. I do have ideas. I want to do 3 giveaway items, but I'll let you guys know when we get closer to 1,000. So comment, like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. I'll catch you guys next time. Keep doing you, and peace out.